Hi. I don't know where to start this. This is going to be the intro to the video you're about to watch. I thought that this was going to be a... I was just honestly led on for so long that I thought that we were going to end up back together, which is crazy now in retrospect as you watch the video. This was really hard to edit, and I turned 3 hours of footage into 30 minutes. I think I edited a lot of these things out because they were just so vulnerable, and watching me cry so much over this person really affected my mental health while I was editing it. Which is why I think you should also give so much props to creators that you watch that film hard videos and then have to go back and later edit them. And if you're going through something similar, and if you're going through heartbreak, I promise, give it time, you will get better. It'll get better. It'll be easier. I did not believe that. If you would have told me that, you'll see how heartbroken I am even towards the end of this video. You'll see I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel whatsoever because I was being led on for so long. And I think that I was just so in love with this person. Another thing that I want to say, if you're going through heartbreak, it is going to be okay. I know at the beginning of this video, I did not want to believe it. I did not want to think that. But I promise that your person, the person that is meant for you, is timeless. Time and the universe and space and God, everything will come together for you to find your person. And it's going to be okay. And you're going to look back. And I hate when people are like, right person, wrong time. No, babe, your person is literally timeless. I'll kind of explain it in the video because I'm going to insert little clips of myself and I'll kind of film the outro based on how I'm feeling. But I think that this is it for the intro. I love you so much. You are not alone. Please feel free to reach out. I know heartbreak can feel so lonely because people can't relate to you because that is your pain. That is your situation. That is your person. That is your pain. I promise you are not alone. Reach out to me if you have no one else to reach out to. I'll leave a couple of my contact links down below. It is going to be okay. You're going to be okay. There's so many things to live for. I'm so excited. A new year is coming. I just have so many things to be grateful for. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Love you. I know I look happy right now, but my life is a mess. If you see shit in the back, mind your business. My life is literally a mess, and so is my car. I'm actually on my way to work right now. I decided that I want to start documenting my healing process, just because I literally just got out of an engagement. Man got on one knee and everything. And it wasn't my choice. So I will say that. It wasn't something that I had planned or prepared or premeditated or anything like that. It was not like that at all. I still love him and I miss him very, very much. Everything still hurts. Everything still reminds me of him if I really start to think about it. I've also been finding a lot of love and patience in myself and just a lot more gratitude that I never thought I would have. Feeling a lot better than I thought I would be. We just broke up on Friday. I moved all my stuff out on Saturday. And right now it is Monday. And on Saturday night, I decided to go out with my friend Natalie. Shout out to Natalie. We just went out for drinks and had a great time. I have a great support system around me right now that has truly helped me whatever I need. If I just need a vent or talk or rant. Obviously, I have specific people in my life that I can tell things to and can't tell things to. But I've been listening to a lot of sad music, and that's been really, really healing to just truly feel my emotions. And I just always express myself really well through music and through just play a sad song and cry it out if I need to, and if not, then I'll just keep everything, not keep everything but I won't cry and I still will feel all of the emotions. But it's truly you're mourning someone. It's truly you lost someone. I'm being very patient with myself and I'm not letting myself
slip into anything too dramatic. And honestly, like, my mental health is so good for the situation that I'm in. Don't get me wrong, I'm still sad. After relationships end, I can either slip into really bad depression or really bad mania, where like I'll just hop into another relationship, be happy-go-lucky, like, and just repeating that cycle, or I'll be like, everything is sad, my family hates me, we broke up for this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and I'll start blaming everything on myself. Like, it could be the sky is blue, and I'll be like, well, the sky is blue because I'm blue, and I start blaming everything on myself. Don't get me wrong, I'll probably cry through a lot of this video when I'll start remembering that I want to text him, and I want to call him, and I want to rekindle things. I'm about to cry right now. But it's because also, like, I woke up yesterday, like, genuinely so terrified that I, like, didn't wake up next to him, and I was literally, like, fucking, like, losing it. Like, I was, like, I literally was sleeping, and I woke up, and I was like, and then I didn't realize where I was until after, and went through so many, like, feelings.
I also talk about this at the end of this video. But waking up the morning after a breakup in a new place is literally a heartbreak that I cannot describe. I woke up, I remember I had moved all my things back into my parents' house. And honestly, my parents and my family have been such a blessing, because in Hispanic culture, it's very, very, very unheard of that you actually, like, go back to live back with your parents, because it is very shameful. It is very taboo. It is very, like, you went to go live with this person, now you can't come back. So I'm glad that my mom didn't follow that same generational trauma, because it literally was trauma. I give my mom so much credit for all this shit that she's been through. The morning after a heartbreak is truly a pain that I can't describe. Waking up here and being like, where the fuck am I? Why am I not in our bed? Why am I not with our dogs? Why am I not making breakfast? Why aren't we leaving together? Why isn't he driving me here? Why? Like, so many things that we had just a set routine. We lived together. We did everything together. So waking up in a new environment at a new time with new people, well, they're my family obviously, but was really, really, really terrifying.
And I'm just so grateful for my brother, because we went out to breakfast yesterday, and my family, because they've been checking up on me. Like, my mom literally called me and she's like, hey, like, I just want to make sure you're good, and they've been such a great help. In my relationship with my family, it has been so much better. I think it's just because they understand that I'm going through a hard time, and I'm a lot more mature. There's just a lot of things that I do a lot better now that my ex taught me that I wasn't educated on before, which I'm also so grateful of. Like, I just feel there's so many emotions and so many things that I can talk about this person. This is my problem. Don't get me wrong, we had so many issues. Everybody around me, like my friends, will tell you, like, issues. I have this thing where I tend to romanticize the relationships after they are over. And I'll always think about all the things we did together and all of the great memories we had and always. I can literally tell you that I romanticize even all of my past relationships and only remember the good parts. I don't know if I need therapy for this or what that is. I can still look back and remember all of the bad parts, but they're like this little compared to like this amount of love that I had for this person. Life is too short for me to be crying every single second about this person. Life is too short. I might croak tomorrow, and I'll tell you right now that was the love of my life, and that is okay. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Literally everything's gonna be okay. I just got out of school / work. It just is so heavy on my heart because I'm so used to our routine. Like, coming home and being like, hey, what do you want for dinner? If I got home first, I would make dinner. And if he would get home first, he would make dinner. and the house would be like already clean because we like would clean together like throughout the day and stuff like that. Right now that I'm gonna do something completely different that I haven't done in forever, just like making me so sad. I am seeing him later, but it's so he can drop off the rest of my stuff because I still have furniture and stuff that I need, and it just makes me so sad. And I'm allowed to be sad. Like, I just lost my favorite person, my partner. We just had so many plans. On Tuesdays, we watch like The Bachelor, or Bachelorettes, or Bachelor in Paradise. Now Kardashians is out, so we've been watching that. We just have such a routine. And just knowing that I'm not gonna eat dinner with him today, or watch a movie, or go to the gym, or whatever it was that we would do together, or go on a bike ride, like, it just sucks. It just sucks so bad. I just have so many things that I'm used to that now aren't happening and aren't gonna happen ever. And just thinking about that just makes me so sad. I was supposed to get dinner with a friend today, but I had to cancel because my ex-fiance is coming over to like drop off my stuff, and I'd rather get my stuff today than get dinner. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. Just organize the rest of my things. What sucks also is like I've always been a person that like needs closure. Always been a person that needs closure. But this time I haven't, because his decision was the biggest closure that I needed. If he could go this long without missing me, I mean, like, obviously I think he misses me, but if he can go this long just not needing me, then that should be my answer. That should be my closure.
So in this clip, I talk about how I'm a type of person that always needs closure. And that's still true. That's just me personally. I've always needed closure from a situation. And when we have loose ends, I think that I've always had angry breakups. So the fact that this wasn't an angry breakup, I don't think you understand. The day we had our final talk, I have a picture of it. I'll show you. The day that we had our final, like, breakup talk where he finally was like, this isn't it. Like, this is it. I'll show you. The day that he said, it's over, this is it, I had planned, and I actually had made us a heart-shaped pizza for dinner and set up the table with roses and wine and chocolates. And this was literally on the day that he broke up with me. How crazy is that? And after I had done all that, he still was like, no, I don't want to be with you. Closure can mean whatever closure means to you. Closure can simply mean a closing conversation. Closure can simply mean no contact, and you cope with it however you need to. But I have always needed closure, and I still don't think I have closure because this person gave up on our relationship. He gave up on our future. He gave up on our present. Everything. He gave up on everything. So that's why I felt so betrayed and angry that this person had done this. Because to me, we had been having issues, but at the time it wasn't like...
There's been times where we like broken up or like got into an argument. I always fought for our relationship to work out. I didn't this time, and this is how things ended. And well, I did, but he just thought that the emotions that we were going through were very routine and because he had to, and not because he wanted to, and he just wasn't enjoying the relationship anymore. So what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, no. And I also know my worth. And I'm not the prettiest, I'm not the skinniest, I'm not the richest, I'm not the smartest, I'm not a lot of things. I'm literally driving and I'm seeing so many memories of us everywhere. Like, we planned to go to that nature center back there, and I used to work down the street over here, and he used to bring me flowers and food, and ordered flowers to my job. And like, I just passed a place that it's his mom's like favorite place to eat. And there's just reminders of him literally everywhere. I think that's how it's gonna be for a while. We literally work on the same street. We do two completely different things, but we literally work on the same street. And just knowing that he's literally down the street from me, part of me like literally wants to quit my job and like restart and fucking move somewhere and just live my life. And then the other part of me is like, it's gonna be fine, stick it out, you gotta grow in this career, like, you're doing just fine. Probably just gonna listen to some sad music and cry on the way home and just live my life, because what else can I do? And another person, she's not even a person, but shout out to my dog Coco. Coco has literally been with me through thick and fucking thin, and I fucking love that girl. If you're going through this, distract yourself, but also feel your emotions, heal, and take as much time if you need to. Like, truly. If it takes you a week, kind of concerning. But if it takes you months or weeks, whatever it takes you, you know what? I'm not even going to judge. You do you, boo. Truly make sure you're healed, and make sure that it's not lonely that you're feeling more solitude. That's my biggest advice. And I'm also sick, and I've been sick. Like, I don't sound like myself, and I've been sick, which sucks. I really don't want to feel my emotions when I'm at home, because I really don't want to see people around me to see me sad. And I know that's kind of like, you know, like, they're my supporters and they'll be with me through whatever emotion I go through. I don't want them to see me sad because I know it makes them sad. I'm going to learn to do things by myself and take myself out. Just enjoy, truly, like, just enjoy my solitude and being with my family and my little brother and making some new friends and having new experiences. Really just thinking about myself and what I want from life. I want to grow a lot in my career. We'll see where life takes us. I just want to go in my car and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry to sad music. Like, that's all I want to do. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to play some sad music and cry and then get ready for work, because I have to go to work in a bit. Who knows, maybe in 10 years I'll look back at this and be like, damn, like, I was really heartbroken. I don't know. I keep feeling like he's gonna come back and fight for me and fight for our relationship and just tell me that, like, everything that I want to hear and everything that I've been wanting to hear, and it just, maybe I'm still in denial. I'm not sure. And I also haven't told anyone at work, and except for Imani, and I just don't want to. I would be like, yeah, we got unengaged, and now my life got flipped upside down, and I don't have time to cry. I do, as I'm going to. And yeah. Bye. Bye. Update. We went over, we watched Bachelor in Paradise, we cuddled, but I was like, I'll be back next Tuesday for the next episode. And he's like, why don't you just watch it on your phone? And I'm like, because I can't, because I don't have cable. And he's like, well, why don't you just watch it the next day on Hulu? And I was like, because I can't. He's like, why not? I was like, because I can't. I was like, okay, see you next Tuesday.
This part of the video makes me really sad because I was being led on so hard for months after the breakup. I would see him in person and he would hug me and he would kiss me and he would act like we were together, and then I'd leave and he'd treat me like shit over text and until it was time to see me again. And that just makes me so sad. I didn't deserve that. If you don't want to be with me, make it clear. Set boundaries for yourself. Set boundaries. Like, I was just so in love with this person that I accepted all of their behavior. That's not okay. I was just being led on so hard. Go over every single Monday and Tuesday to go watch Bachelor in Paradise or Bachelorette, whatever we were watching at the time. And I would still see him once a week, and we would have dinner and cuddle, and he would treat me like we were dating. And then he wouldn't walk me out until it was time to see him again. That's also not okay.
Also, another sus-ass fucking thing. A girl from his fucking job called him like 10 minutes before I left, like out of the fucking blue. Also, I saw that my name and his my contact name and his phone is still fiance, which is funny.
In this clip, I talk about how one of his coworkers had called him and just out of the blue, and the fact that I blamed her for calling him, that's the thing. He set that tone for that. Who calls you out of the blue? And the fact that he made her think that that was okay. And I don't even know if I had never even gone to his job and we were engaged. If a person is comfortable doing that to your partner, it's because your partner has set the tone for that to happen. So, stay woke, ladies. So, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes at work. So, 2 + 2 is 4. Do the math. Anyway.
So, I just left. I picked the rest of my stuff up. Basically, yesterday we spent the day together, and he was like kissing me on the forehead and like hugging me, and we got pizza, and it was a whole like, we finished Hocus Pocus 2. It was a whole thing. And then he texted me afterwards, and he was like, well, you're, still where I stand, and I don't owe you anything. Because he didn't, the reason I got upset with him last night was because he didn't even walk me out. Like, I get that you're playing a new game, but, like, literally you just be like, hey, can you wait until this round is over and, like, wait so I can walk you out, or nothing. Like, nothing. No common courtesy at all. I left and I got upset with him, and that's when he was like, I don't owe you anything, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, perfect. I was like, then why the fuck are you trying to, like, kiss me and hug me and let me come over and just be so in love with me when you're with me, but then over text treat me like shit? Like, I don't understand how that makes sense. I don't know. I have a lot of emotions because, like, this is the rest of my shit. Like, there's literally, like, nothing else that holds me to be there. And, like, everything in me just wants to, like, ghost him and be like, can you leave my mail in the mailbox? I'll pick it up whenever. Like, and I ordered him scrubs that are supposed to be here on Saturday. Like, there are some things that still hold me to him. I think I'm just still very much in love with him. And that's okay, too, because we literally just broke up. But I definitely am very much still in love with him. I need therapy. Everything in me just wants to text him and call him and tell him I miss him and beg for him back. But realistically, like, why would you want to be with someone who doesn't want you? If they repeatedly showed signs that they didn't want you, why do you want them so bad? so then he can be with you out of pity and then you'll spite them. That's another thing too. Like, I'm so scared that like he's gonna want me back and I'm gonna literally spite him for the rest of my fucking life. And then it's like, what's the point at that point? I got the rest of my shit. I don't know where the fuck it's gonna go. At least I don't work tomorrow. Thank God. I was trying to go to the gym this morning, but I literally just left. And it's already 9 o'clock. And I have to be at work for a meeting at 10:30. And I live like 30 minutes away. When we're together, he's just so concerned about who's calling me, who's texting me. And nobody's calling or texting me. That's the thing. Like, I'm not talking to anybody. I literally, like, I think I literally just want to, like, fall off the face of the earth. Does anybody else feel like that, too? Where you're like, I want to fall off the face of the earth, have no identity online. But then the other half of you is like, I have so many opinions, so I'm going to share them. That's how I feel. So everything in me wants to be with him, but, like, just the way that he spoke to me yesterday, like, really upset me. If you're not trying to be with me, why are you still hugging me? Why are you still kissing me? Why are you still giving me affirmations? Like, why are you still, like, leading me on? I kind of want to ensure my location, but I think I'm, like, gonna go MIA on him. That's the thing, like, if he wants to look for me, he will. You know what I mean? And if he doesn't, he doesn't. I'm gonna just read Why Men Love Bitches and a bunch of, like, fucking man-eater ass fucking books. I will see you probably when I'm crying. LOL. Bye. I told y'all I was gonna see y'all when I'm crying again. I haven't talked to him since 8:15 this morning, and it is 9:23 at night, and everything in me wants to text him. And he's texted me 3 times. But it's just... It's okay to grieve. Like, I literally lost a person in my life that I literally thought I was going to get married to. And music is, like, the biggest form of expression for me right now. Because I could literally just be by myself and cry in my car. And scream and cry and do whatever I want and laugh. And I literally took a shift tomorrow even though it's my day off. Number 1, to get my mind off things. And number 2, yeah, that's literally it. And because they needed help. I'm not gonna lie, they needed help. But even at work, I kind of started pouring out, like, what's going on in my life. And they were like, you're handling everything really well. And I appreciate that so much. Just because I feel like it could be worse. And to me, it feels really bad, but at work, I go to work and make money, and bawling my eyes out, like, this is the end, like that. And I'm literally going over right now to watch a movie and get food. And I don't know if this is healthy for me. It's definitely not. Girly, what are we doing?
Girly, what were we doing? Why were you... Looking back, I'm like, girl, why were you still going over there? But then I'm like, I was in love with him, so, like, I get it. Girl, what are we doing? What are we doing? At least I know he wants to see me. Can you understand how this is, like, messing with my head? Like, when is this gonna stop? Or is this gonna stop? Like, I have no idea. Very much no idea. It's currently like 1:30 in the morning, I think.
And I think I might have just Girl Queen Posted Boston too hard, because I literally just came to Chicago on a whim because I was sad. And everyone here's an aggressive driver, and it made me realize why I don't come to this city anymore. I literally called I'm not allowed to say that word, I think. And I was not vibing with the man. I'm sorry. I called. This is not funny. But I called and I was like, hi, can I please speak to someone else? He was like, I'm the only one on the hotline tonight. I was like, huh? All of North America is depending on you? But I'm going home. It was a really good drive though, because I don't know what I would have done. I'm so proud of myself for actually like going through with it and fucking turning my loneliness into solitude so hard that I just drove to the city at 2 in the morning on a Sunday when I have school/work tomorrow. And I brought Coco. Right, my Coco girl? Look, there's my Coco girl. Ugh. It took everything in me not to call him though and be like, I need a friend. He's literally my person, my best friend. Like, how do you expect me not to call him when I'm going through something and I need him?
In this clip, I talk about how I was having such a bad mental health day that I stayed up until 1:30 on a Sunday night, which I never do. And I was on the way to the city, and on the way, I needed someone to talk to, and no one's up at 1 in the morning. So I called the suicide hotline because I needed someone to talk to. And the guy who answered my call did not care about my feelings. I don't know what training they have to go through to be on this, but the training that this man had received was just not good. And it makes me really sad, because what if I really needed it? And it's not that I didn't really need it, because I really did, but the person on the other side of the line was not caring for my feelings. The way that he was speaking to me was just like he was forced to do this job instead of he wanted to. And I'm going to put some information about this below, but I really do like the texting service more than the calling service. But at this point, I was driving, so I couldn't text. So I decided to call. And I've called on other occasions, and the people have been nice. I called, and it was just such a terrible experience. And I was just so angry at the person on the other side of the line. And that's why I was like, all of North America is counting on you? Like, come on. He just didn't care about my feelings. He didn't care about anything. I asked to speak to someone else. He said there was nobody else that I could speak to. So, yeah, do better. I'm like on cloud 9 right now. It's 9:15 p.m. and The Bachelor just finished. And Bachelor in Paradise just finished. And we watched it together. And it was a really good time, and he walked me out, asked me to massage his shoulders, and he scratched my back, and like, he walked me out, hugged me, like, he's always so giddy to see me. I don't know, my heart's very confused. This heartbreak diary might turn into how I thought I was going to lose the love of my life, and how we ended up being soulmates. Actually on my way to go watch Bachelor in Paradise with him, and I got us tacos and a paleta, and well, like each, and I'm so excited. And it's 6:50, so gotta hustle if I want to watch Bachelor in Paradise. It just seems like we've been so good, and it's like throwing my brain off because I know we're not together. But it's been a couple days since I last filmed myself and how this is going. And I think it's because I don't know how it's going. Friday, we went to Six Flags together. Saturday, I just went out and I had a great time. I only cried twice. Yesterday, I was literally just recovering all day from going out on Saturday. And I have this big mess that I have to clean up today. And I think I want to clean my car, but it's honestly so cold out. I don't know how that's going to happen today, but I'm going to try to get it done. I'm also going over later so that I can walk Luna. And then probably like noon. Right now it is, I think it's around like 9:30. And we still text like literally every single day. And today we would have made 4 months of being engaged. And like there are so many things that like coulda, shoulda, woulda. And I'm just so confused. Like, is this gonna end or is this gonna be my soulmate? For example, someone that I know was in a relationship for 7 years, and a week later she was already dating someone else, and I just don't understand how you could do that to someone, to be honest. Like I honestly don't think that's like genuine true love. At the end of the day, like I honestly hope we end up back together. And I'll be so devastated if we don't. He's really fucking with my head. And if you say you don't want me, then why the fuck are you doing all these things that tell me you do? That's fucking with my head. Anyway, I have a lot of shit to do today. I gotta be productive for like straight up the next hour so I can get all my shit done, get ready, and probably hit the gym. Or I don't fucking know if I'm gonna go to the gym after. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm still lost. And then like even later, like we're meeting up at Costco so he can get me gas because he knows that I hate the gas station. Always have hated the gas station. I hate pumping my own gas, and I've had really bad experiences at the gas station, so I hate fucking pumping my own gas. And he was like, hey, like meet me at the gas station and at like 5:30 and I'll come pump your gas. Like, if you're not in love with me and you don't want me, why would you do that? And I took Luna for a walk. And y'all are gonna tell me this man's not in love with me? He still literally has all of our pictures up. Downstairs as well. Everything is literally like... Can you tell the mixed signals? Can you tell the mixed signals? Okay, bye. In this clip, I talk about how I would still go over and everything was just as I left it. Our pictures, and this had been months later. The paint on the wall was still colored the color that I chose, and all of our pictures are still up, and our hand mold is still up, and the paintings that we did are still up. Everything was still up. So imagine you go to your ex's house and everything is still how you left it. Wouldn't that lead you to believe that they're still in love with you and are going to try again? Who does that? And then they're like, don't want to be with you. Who does that? Our Polaroids were still up. Everything was still up. So, yeah, I'm not delusional. Well, last night I was supposed to go watch Bachelor in Paradise, but I didn't because I had told my friend Rochelle that I was going to go to trivia night with her at a bar, and I had already committed to that. And so I canceled on my ex, and I was like, hey, like, and I told him this like a week ago too. I don't know why my timelines like overlap. Like, I just probably forgot. Like, well, I did forget. Like, I forgot I had committed to this. Like, I would love to like have a rain check and we can maybe like watch it on Thursday. And he's like, okay, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I went to the gym this morning and I listened to the playlist that I made him. It's definitely like a heartbreak playlist with like a bunch of our songs. This is the first time I think, I don't know if it's just right now. At night, I could listen to this and like cry my eyeballs out. But right now, I was able to listen to it and reminisce on like the really great times that we had without feeling like I'm gonna die. And I don't know if I'm happy about that or sad. I was able to like reminisce and think of it in like such a positive manner. What I've realized is like he's not gonna text me unless I text him until he reaches out, because I'm done reaching out. I'm done. If he wants to be with me, he has to fight for me. I deserve to be fought for. I deserve to be loved the way that I loved him. And if that's not the case, and if he doesn't want me, don't fucking play games with me. I'm a grown-ass adult with feelings. And so are you. So don't fuck with my head. Because if the roles were reversed, he would lose it. But it's okay if he does it to me. Like, make that make sense. I think it's because it's the daytime right now, and I'm about to go to work, and my mind is kind of focused on other things, which is why I can listen to this playlist and reminisce in such a positive and beautiful way. But I feel like if I listen to this tonight, I'm going to feel like everything inside of me is dying and lazy. Love is crazy. Love makes you do crazy things, truly. Like, I want to edit and post this video so bad, but I don't know where we stand. Are we going to end up together and like be soulmates? Or are we going to literally like break up and never talk again and I can actually post this video? I'm kind of confused. But anyway, I will talk to you soon. I'm going to keep listening to the playlist. Thank you for listening. Bye. I've decided to go no contact. Who knows, maybe he'll fucking realize how much he misses me and how much I'm the love of his life. Or maybe he'll realize that, well, he should realize that anyways. I know that after people break up, people say do no contact. And I don't know if I believe that. I don't know what I believe. Even to this day, I don't know if no contact is healthy, specifically for our scenario. It's really hard not to have no contact with someone that you were just literally engaged with. Do what feels best for you. A lot of people say do no contact. And I think that's the scenario if you have a clean cut, if you don't have anything together, if you don't own anything together, if you don't have pets together, if you don't have, like, do no contact, if that feels best for you. But it's really hard when that person was your whole life. It's really hard when your whole day revolved around them. My whole day literally revolved around this relationship. I would get home and we'd watch Bachelor on Tuesdays and Kardashians on Thursday, or we'd take our dogs on a walk. Everything that we did, and we had a specific bedtime routine at like 9 p.m. We're old. We would literally go to bed at like 9 p.m., brush our teeth together, do our skincare, get in bed, read together, or watch a movie until we went to sleep, and then that was it. But it was just like every single day after work, this person became my life, and this was my favorite person. So do whatever feels best for you. If no contact feels best for you, do no contact. If reaching out and tying loose ends feels best for you, do what's best for you. Yeah. I think I'm more accepting it. Don't get me wrong, like, I grieve him every single day. I just think it hurts a little less because of the fact that he's told me that he's not sure. And I think that that already should be my closure. I just miss Luna. I just know I'm gonna miss Luna so much, and like how much she loves me, and that's gonna be really, really hard. I've been very transparent with everyone of like, I'm not over my ex. I'm not over my ex. Everywhere I'm like, I'm not over my ex. Don't talk to me. I'm not over my ex. Like, I've had people like approach me or whatever. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm literally emotionally unavailable because I'm still not over my ex. And I think it's okay, and it should be normalized, to be honest. I think it should be normalized to tell people that you're not over your ex if someone is trying to approach you romantically. I did this a lot, and now I am over my ex, but I did do this a lot. where someone would try to approach me romantically and I would straight up be like, hey, I'm so sorry. Just got out of a relationship. I'm emotionally unavailable because I'm not over that person. I'm still trying to figure my things out. I'm still trying to figure myself out, love myself, take myself out, whatever that means to you. But it is okay to tell people that you are emotionally unavailable because you're still healing. That is 100% okay. Make that normal. Normalize that. Tell people, hey, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready to speak to anybody romantically. And that's okay too. Again, I had to break no contact yesterday. Well, I didn't break no contact. He did. Because he was like, hey, like, I have a really bad fever. If I go to the hospital, like, can you take care of Luna? He has a different ringtone on my phone. So I heard it and I woke up. And that's when I saw that he had texted me that. And I did not answer, honestly, for like the first 2 hours. Because I was like, why are you asking me for favors if you don't want to be with me? Like, go talk to the bitch you love so much. Literally. Go talk to the bitch you love so much. Then I talked to my mom about it and I was like, hey, mommy, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I need your advice. She was like, well, you know his situation. He doesn't have anybody around him. So, like, you need to be the bigger person and, like, reach out and be like, yeah, I'll take care of Luna. And I was like, no, I understand. Like, I want to, but, like, it's also unfair. It's, like, fucking with my head if I go back to the place where we lived together and things like that. So I was like, I don't know. And I did not text him. I called him. And I said, it was on speaker with my mom. And I was like, hey, like, how are you? Like, how are you feeling? Da-da-da-da. Okay, I just want to make sure you're good. Like, da-da-da-da. He was like, yeah, I'm feeling better. I just don't want to be or seem like I'm too available. Like, it's not that I wouldn't be able to take care of Luna, because I can. I will make the time. That's my dog. Like, I love her. I would do anything for her. Obviously, I feel bad for him, but, like, it's not about him. It's about me. I still miss him all the time, but I think it's getting better. It's definitely getting. I also don't want to distract myself too much to the point where I'm not confronting my feelings, which is one thing that I'm genuinely scared that I'm doing. But I just want to make sure that I'm basing everything and, like, using the weekend not to just party and go out and drink and do all these things and, like, meet new people, but, like, genuinely just healing on the weekends and turning my life into the life that I want on the weekends. The next couple of months are really going to show that. I'm going to start trying to build my makeup kit and, like, take clients and things like that, which I'm so excited for. I have the talent for it, so, like, I just need the resources and I'm set, baby. Just feel so annoyed and sad and just truly so sad. I just feel like I always remind myself of that day when, after we had broken up and I moved out and I brought all my stuff, and it was the first time that I'd slept in my bed again at my parents' house. Like, I remember waking up and feeling this insane amount of, like, heartbreak, and really waking up and realizing that I'm not in our bed, I'm not in our home, I'm not in doing our routine anymore. Like, that shit fucked me up so bad. Like, I like, that amount of fucking pain. That amount of fucking pain that I felt that morning, like, waking up and, like, realizing that everything was true. Like, we had really broken up. Like, that's a fucking kind of pain I can't even describe. Like,
yes, I have friends, but it's just not the same. Like, when I told him, I was like, well, I don't know if I'd ever get back with you. And he's like, don't say something unless you really mean it. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean to me? Like, so many mixed signals. And like, literally last night, he helped me edit one of my projects that I have for school because he knows that I don't know the difference between then and Dan. Like, I do, but I don't care. Life is too short to care about then and Dan. And I feel like it's one of those things that people don't notice. I know then is time, then is comparative. But he taught me that. See, like, who knows? I could be wrong. But I'll look at places or things, and I still feel like, damn, like, this place would be more beautiful with you and I in it. This place would be so much better with him here. Yeah, I know he would love to see this. I know, like, this is his favorite this or his favorite color, his car, or whatever it might be. Like, those things still pass through my fucking mind all of the time. I just don't know. I just feel so confused and sad, and just genuinely so sad. All I want to do is read a good book where the fucking people break up and get back together. That's literally all I want to do. Everything that I do still reminds me of him. I literally was watching a TikTok where this girl made homemade cane sauce, and it reminded me of one time where I really wanted cane sauce, and so he literally made it for me from scratch. Like, it's so, like, minuscule, but he looked up the recipe, he got the ingredients just so he could make me some fucking cane sauce. Like, who does that? Nobody. That's a pure act of love and selflessness, and it just sucks still. I just wanted to vlog. Number one, I'm sick. I've been sick all weekend. So if I sound like this is why. What I actually wanted to say is, it's been a couple days. On Friday, I got my period, or when was it? Like Thursday or Wednesday, I got my period. I literally cried my whole way home like Friday after work because I was just so like, nothing could have gotten me out of that rut. And like, I woke up sick on Saturday, so it's just been like a weekend of like bad thing after bad thing. But like, Friday morning, I was verbally assaulted at the gas station by this crazy girl, and then I woke up late and I was sick, and then thank God I did not have to work this weekend, and I just have class tomorrow, so that's good. But it's just been quite the weekend. Don't get me wrong, I think that healing isn't linear, and like, I probably will be sad about it sometimes, and that's okay too. Like, the feelings still linger because there are still like memories there. I can't wait to look back at all the clips and see how much I've grown. Also was on Friday having this really big moment of like, no one understands me, and like, only he understands me, so why would I open up to other people? And I honestly still feel that way because people are like, get out there, you'll find no, I don't think you understand. Like, I have such high expectations in relationships, and I have a very clear-cut vision of what I want and what I need and what fits me and what doesn't. He just fit me so well that it's really hard to compare him to other people. Like, I don't want to, and I don't, honestly, like, I'm in this phase where like, I don't care to talk to anyone because like, nobody understands me. Why am I gonna sit there and tell my problems to someone so they can pretend to care? Like, that doesn't fulfill myself, that doesn't fulfill them. So like, why would I just sit there and vent for what? So then they leave, and then I have to open up to the next person, and then they leave, and then like, I'm in this like big like cycle of, why would I tell you my problems if you don't care, you know? So obviously I'm talking to a camera, duh. I was like an emotional wreck on Friday, which I understand because I had like got my period. I'm very emotional. I'm going through the nobody understands me phase of I don't want to open up to anybody because nobody understands me. And I honestly don't care to explain. That's the thing. I don't give a fuck about what your favorite color is. I already know the love of my life's favorite color is orange, so why do I care about yours?
Alright, here's a story time. 2 weeks after this last clip that you just saw, I was at the store with my mom. My ex had texted me and he says, hey, I want to see you. I want to talk with you. I want to take you out to dinner. And this was on a Thursday. We had agreed to go out on Friday. So it's Friday. I had just gotten off of work at 2 and he goes, where are you? Like, what time are you off? And I'm like, oh, I'm off right now. He goes, okay, like, do you want to come over right now? And I had planned already to like do my own self-care things because I chose to do my routine instead of our old routine. So shout out to me. So I'd stuck to my guns and I'm like, no, I'll see you later. And he goes, okay, just so you know, I have a dinner at 5. And I'm like, who the fuck? Like, we have a dinner at 7. What the fuck do you mean you have a dinner at 5? And he's like, yeah, like I have a work dinner. I'm like, oh, so you're going to go to 2 dinners? He goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. So it's Friday night and it's 7 o'clock and I'm literally waiting like a little fucking puppy dog already. My outfit is cute, my makeup is done, my hair is done, and I'm so excited to see him, right? Wrong. It was 7:30. Time had passed, and he's like, hey, no, I'm still at this work dinner. Can you do like 7:30? And at this point, I'd already been like waiting the longest 30 minutes of my life. So I said, no, I don't want to see you. Maybe we can rain check another day. And then after that, he got upset and we never saw each other again. We never planned to do that again because he had his opportunity and he fumbled. That's another thing. I had not eaten all day. I literally saved my appetite to eat dinner with him. And he fumbled. So we didn't go out. And who knows how that would have gone. And at this point, I don't care. You fumbled. You fucked up. Like, what do you want me to do about it? You already fucked up. You wasted my time. That's the end of this video. Looking back, I can say that I did feel so heartbroken. I was genuinely so sad. I felt everything so deep. I've always been a person with big emotions, big feelings. And seeing myself and how happy I am now. And it's not even anybody else that's making me this happy. Like, that's another thing. I'm happy on my own. Healing is not linear. There are going to be some really good days, some really bad days, months down the line. When you see the color of something that they liked, it's still going to pop up in your head. And that's okay. Have the thought and let it pass. And that's okay too. Healing is not linear, and I mean that in every aspect ever. As in, one day it's going to be really good, one day it's going to be really bad, one day you're going to be really angry, one day you're going to be really sad. I'm Dr. Seuss, look at me go. Healing is not linear. I think that at this point, I'm done romanticizing the relationship that I was in. The whole ass engagement that I was in. I'm so glad that I filmed this video because there were so many situations where I shouldn't have been put in that scenario. That is never okay. I'm not perfect either. I made mistakes too. But it's been a couple of months and I'm just literally like loving time with myself. I'm doing things for myself. I don't have to check in with anyone or like I've literally just been working, networking because I want to become a professional makeup artist this next year. But I'm in a much better headspace. I have fallen so in love with myself and I'm falling in love with myself every single day and I'm taking myself out And now I can go to a bar and read by myself. And I love making new connections and meeting new people. And I'm looking forward now to like reaching my goals in this upcoming 2023 year. And just growing as much as I can as a person, financially, mentally, spiritually. I want to grow in every aspect that I can in this next year and forever, you know. This person taught me so much about myself and about life. I just think we weren't meant to be. We weren't compatible. We were both very, very passionate people. We both are people with big feelings. I'm going to end this video with a couple of tips that helped me get over the breakup and get over this person. Number one, listen to sad music and feel all of your emotions. I will say this until I die. I'll even link the playlist that I had. The playlist that I have like 3 playlists that I mainly listen to. You Broke My Fucking Heart, Leave Me the Fuck Alone, and I'm So in Love with You I Could Throw Up. But those 3 playlists literally got me through so many things. Listen to music. My biggest tips are listen to music that resonates with your feelings. I did not journal throughout this process, and I'm glad I didn't, to be honest, because I don't think I would be able to. But I mean, this was kind of like my video journal, so and I've always been a person to journal and write things down, but this time I didn't, which I'm happy I didn't do because I feel like I'd angry like reach out to your friends and family. Have a good support system. Make new friends and family. Make sure that you have good boundaries. Be so picky when you start to date again. Make a list of things that are non-negotiables for you. Along with the be so picky, don't just accept any love because you're sad. Live in your solitude. Grow spiritually. Grow mentally. Grow physically. Like, go to the gym, do things that make you feel good, take yourself out to dinner, take yourself out to the bar, take yourself out to the library, take yourself out with your siblings. All the time that you would have invested into that person, invest it into yourself. Love yourself. You are so worth it. There's only one of you in this planet, and we are on a giant floating rock in space, and nothing matters. No one's gonna remember me. No one's gonna remember you. Who cares? Live your life. We're literally avatars in a floating rock in space. Who cares? I love you. If you watched this whole video, I can't thank you enough. And I wish all of the healing and the love and the light to come to you. And thank you. Bye. Until the next video. I'll see you next week. I'm just kidding. I'll see you probably like next year.